Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, and welcome back to our channel. Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, and I'm back again today to discuss Amberlynn Reed's most recent video. And when I say that I not live because I record it and then I post it, but when I say I react genuinely for the first time to watching these things, that's true. I usually try to go in as spoiler-free as possible. Y'all know that. I always request you don't DM me with, spoilers about things. If you ever want to let me know, that a video is worth watching, you can always just send me a message and say, hey, I really think you should react to this. That's something I've always said for as long as I've been reacting to literally anything on here, because if I've already watched it, and I'm giving a reaction, then it's not like my genuine, authentic reaction if I already have thoughts in my head about what's going on. You know that, right? Okay, well, a little hard to do this go-around because apparently she talked about me, or at least included clips of me. I don't know the context of any of that, but so many people messaged me. So many people messaged me and said, Zach, Amberlynn's coming for you. And so I'm quite aware that at least at some point in this video, she's gonna be talking about me. As such, I do have some already formulated thoughts about what this could be. Now, let me be clear, my memory is not always the greatest, and maybe Amberlynn's memory is also not always the greatest. But the last time that Amberlynn reacted to me, included me in a video, etc., it just did not go the way I think she intended it to go. And by that, I mean when she reacted to me 3 years ago or something like that, her video got a whopping 116,000 views. Or at least that's where it stands today in views. And my video of me reacting to her, reacting to me, reacting to her, is currently sitting at 539,000 views. It's literally my second most watched video on my whole entire channel. And in that video where I reacted to her, reacting to me, reacting to her, I pointed out that she really misrepresented a lot of the stuff that she was saying. She even edited the video in such a way that made it look like I was saying something that I wasn't. So, I don't know what she thinks she's doing by trying to come for me again in this situation. We'll have to see what really her point is. Like I said, I know she talks about me. I don't know what she says specifically, but because there's a certain pattern of behavior with Amberlynn at this point when it comes to me and or other reaction channels, I can kind of probably guess some of the things. So let me also just remind you, in case your memory is not good like mine, that she has gone back and forth in her opinions of me over the whole span of time in history. And that's not to say that a person can't change their opinion or that things can't happen that would make one change their opinion, but I do just want to represent or show or demonstrate a pattern of behavior. So she has in the past said that I contributed to bullying, and then weeks later said that I was a harmless reaction channel. She has at times said that she likes me, doesn't like me, and even recently, after years of having me blocked on all social media, she unblocked me on Instagram to slide into my DMs. Now, I haven't shared a lot of those DMs, or any of those DMs, to be honest with you. I haven't shared any of them. I know a lot of people feel several types of ways about people who share individual DMs that they had privately with people, and I understand why people have a problem with that. I do just want to maybe at least share my most recent conversation with her, which was, I think, on September 11th, if I recall correctly off the top of my head. I was just looking at these receipts earlier, but my memory is not great, as I've mentioned. In those DMs, she tried to get me to react to a video that was about the toxicity of Hater Nation. And in fact, she included a screenshot of the thumbnail of that video and a recent video of hers. And I just let her know what my boundaries were. She had recently talked a lot about boundaries in a video where she said, I'm only reading the comments for the first hour that a video is live, which I think is a great idea. I think it's good to set boundaries when you're consuming feedback and things about yourself. So I explained to her that one of my boundaries is that I just don't watch other people's content about me. Over the span of my time on YouTube, people have made videos about me or included me in videos, and I just generally try to avoid those things, even if it's positive, honestly, because I just get uncomfortable hearing that kind of feedback about me from other people. And it's something that's a thing in my real life too. Like, I can't take a compliment very well. Like, I get really uncomfortable because I don't like when people make it about me like that. So really, the feedback that I take, the boundary I've set for myself is, you want to give me feedback that you want me to see, then put it in my comments, because I will read the majority of those. Granted, I get hundreds and hundreds of comments on every video, so I'm probably not going to see every single one, right? So anyways, I shared all of that with her, and her response to me saying that I don't watch things about myself was, oh, so you only watch content about yourself when I'm the one that's posting it? Interesting. And I was like, well, girly, that's not the gotcha you think it is, because honestly, I will cover the things that you talk about in your videos. And when you publicly talk about me, like, yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to respond to you because I make content about you. So, and I think people would think it was weird if you addressed me in a video and I just didn't say anything in response. And then it was shortly after that I just said, hey, like, it doesn't seem like any of these conversations you've tried to have with me in the DMs have been productive, so I'm disengaging. And I wished her well and said, take care. I said, I just want to be a regular viewer like everybody else, okay? And I'm just bringing this up because I think the part where she said, oh, you only react to me or react to content about yourself when I'm the one that posts it, I just feel like it's very clear what she's doing here, okay? I feel like it's very clear that she just wants a response from me, and honestly, I guess I'm gonna give it to her. But I don't think that this is gonna go down the way that she thinks this is gonna go down, is all I'm gonna say. So with all of that prefacing done, I'm sure I'm gonna have way more to say once we react to the actual video, but I thought maybe some of that context would be helpful for how I'm going into this video. Let's go react to this video, and it's called Foodie Beauty and Reaction Channels. What's wrong is wrong. And then it's apparently a vlog? It's apparently a vlog. How I'm curious what she's gonna be vlogging about. It's a about 12-minute video. I'm curious also what she has to say about Foodie Beauty, because honestly, her relationship with Chantal at this point is just about the same as her relationship with most reaction channels, which is she seems to flip-flop on whether or not she likes Chantal or doesn't after years and years of defending Chantal's abhorrent behavior. So, I think that's all I have, but let's just get to, shall we?
Hello, welcome to a new vlog. So, I ended up taking a little bit of a nap. My makeup was done. I looked really, decent, but my nap gone.
We love sleeping in our makeup. Work, diva.
Me looking a little like I've been sleeping for 500 years and decided to wake up. And
you do indeed, though, in fact, look like you always look. So thank you for the preface. I would have never guessed otherwise. Like, I would have had no idea.
Say, hey peeps, what's up? But,
what's up?
I'm just like, oh my god, so tired. A lot of people are just like asking why I'm always so tired. I suffer with insomnia. I have suffered with insomnia since I was a little girl. Sure. To a grasshopper type style. And I noticed that ever since I started taking Ozempic, I don't know, made it worse. Plus, you guys have to realize that I had to stop taking estrogen cold turkey.
I have to realize. I just think, though, that, like, honestly, truly, if you're suffering with insomnia at this point this bad, like, why we're not also talking with our doctors about it. Like, especially because it seems to be symptoms of some of these other things that are going on that you've already been in conversation with your doctors about. And I don't know, maybe she has talked about it with them, but that would just be my first thought of, like, oh, I started this new medication and it's making my insomnia worse. Like, doctor, is there anything we can do about that? You know, just a thought.
People are also asking, like, why don't you talk to a doctor about it?
Oh!
I am.
Oh, okay, good. I'm glad to hear it.
Just also talk to you guys about it. 9 times out of 10, if I've told you guys something, medically wrong with me, or like I'm going through something mental or whatever, I've told my doctor or I've told my psychologist.
Okay, well then, that's great. I'm glad to hear it. I think this is, again, I think I was talking about this a little bit in the last video, is you present these things to your audience, to the people that watch you, and then they have follow-up questions because you don't say these things or you leave things out, which is fine. You don't have to tell us everything, for sure. Got it. But then you're like, well, why are you all asking this? Well, it's because you left that point out originally, bestie boo.
Anyways, I need to touch up my makeup and kind of wake up because
sure.
I have an appointment today.
Oh, okay. Oh, look at all those chickens!
About me getting ran over by geese.
Oh, I don't remember.
I was like 4.
I don't. Oh, you know what? That was in one of those Boring-esque Q&As that she did at some point. Not the recent set of Q&As she did, but there was like maybe the live stream era. I can't remember, but I do recall. Chwonk!
When I get home,
Chwonk!
she's so excited.
Oh, she's so cute. I love that dog.
Sobby.
A lot of people, every time one animal shows up and she doesn't show all the animals, get worried, especially after the last video where she said something bad happened. A lot of people were like, oh, maybe it's the cats or Twinkie, because she only showed Rarity in that video, I think. Although I think Twinkie might have been in the background at some point. And I do just have to caution y'all, when you think about those things, it's like, it would make sense that she's not always showing all 3 animals. It's the same way that, like, sometimes Poe is in a video and sometimes he's not, you know. But I am glad to see that they're all here, and that's not whatever, like, soul-crushing secret thing that happened, you know? Happy to see that the animals are all good.
Hello.
Hey! Ooh, this great framework. Whatever this, the dad finger in the corner. You know when your dad takes a photo on his phone and he always sticks his finger in front of the lens because he doesn't know how to work an iPhone in 2022? That's what this is giving.
So I'm about to just take my makeup off. I'm currently watching Chantel.
Oh my god.
Live.
Oh my god.
In my opinion, FFG.
Can we just also ask though why you're still watching her? This woman literally threw you under the bus and said awful things about you. Which, some of it rightfully so, because remember, you were in Nodder Doodle Doo's chat apologizing for shit. And Chantal has said awful, terrible things about you, on top of being a bigot, mind you, okay? On top of that. And you're out here still watching her, giving her views? Why?
Is a harasser, should not have went to Chantal's fashion show. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
I think I've shared also, if you didn't watch me react to Chantal's fashion show, I think I could go either way with it, honestly, on whether or not FFG should or shouldn't have. I understand why people think it's weird, and I also understand that, like, this is a public event that Chantal advertised, and had FFG not shown up, there would have been all of Pete's and, like, 2 other people in the audience, okay? So it's just, like, I think it goes both ways. I do understand, like, ooh, it's kind of weird for a hater to show up at a thing, and I understand why maybe at the time Chantal didn't have a lot to say about it. Because it's like, oh, I'm representing this brand and I'm trying to, like, maintain the peace, so I'm gonna be friendly. And I understand why she might, after the fact, be, like, upset and think this is weird. Especially since a lot of people on the internet convinced the fashion brand to get her to remove all the stuff from social media. Because if you didn't know, an update from that is Chantal had to take the video down. The brand has removed all posts about the event from their own social media. A lot of people think the reason why is that there were lots of comments on, like, their Instagram posts about it, about Chantal being a bigot and things like that. So, but I think Chantal presented it as it was FFG's problem, that FFG was the reason that everything got taken down, which is interesting because FFG was not the only person that reacted to that live stream, you know what I'm saying? For instance, I did. Nobody's reached out to me to say that there was anything wrong with my video or asked me to take it down. I'm just saying, like, there's so much to this, and honestly, my opinion is that Chantal probably was asked to take it down because people let the brand know that she was a bigot. Which is, like, the consequences of your own actions, Chantal.
Like, that's harassment. Your whole channel is about her.
Sure.
And then you're gonna go to an event.
I mean,
a creepy stalker.
I can see that to some extent, but also it was an event for the public. It was an event for the public. You know, I compared it in my video to when I went and saw Trisha Paytas. Granted, in that situation, I literally, 1, paid to see Trisha Paytas, and then 2, paid to meet Trisha Paytas. So, like, that was on me. And, you know, she was getting something out of that experience. I guess in this situation, Chantal was not being paid for the meet and greet. But to some extent, it was a public event that Chantal advertised on her channel. Like, that's a risk you're taking, you know? That's a risk that you are inviting whoever and whatever to show up at the event. Not that I'm saying that FFG isn't a hater or that it's not weird in some ways or that it can't be weird in some ways for her to show up. I'm just saying it also was an event promoted by Chantal.
To film her and to say, oh, I don't have filters on my camera. You're a stalker. You're a fat shamer. So I know me and Chantal, you know, we don't get along anymore.
You sure don't. You sure don't.
Right. Wrong is wrong.
Sure.
It's hard.
Honestly, though, I feel like, you know, you can believe that this is wrong and you could have just said nothing. Like, honestly, I feel like you're saying all of this to try and stay relevant in some type of way. I really do think that that's the reason you're even talking about this and or me and or other reaction channels today is because you're desperately trying to stay relevant. And I don't say that lightly because I don't think that is always the case for you bringing stuff up. But, like, what point do you have in, like, involving yourself in drama with Chantal when you say you don't like her? When you had such a bad experience with her? I don't get it. You can believe what FFG did was wrong and still keep your mouth quiet and not say anything.
People are crazy.
They are.
We have a big portion of it is just brutal.
Sure. So are you comparing yourself to Chantal now? Because 1, I thought we didn't like to compare to other YouTubers. But 2, like, of all the YouTubers to compare yourself to, like, I would not want to put myself in the same boat as Chantal because I think Amberlynn does have a leg to stand on in differentiating herself from her content from Chantal because Chantal really is a bigot, really did monetize her relationship with Nodder, which we all know is highly problematic, and we also know she's out here, like, monetizing her drug use and things like that. So, like, I would think you would want to differentiate yourself in some way from that. But if you want to compare yourself, by all means, Amberlynn, go for it.
They take all of our content. They think it's okay. It's not.
Take all of your content.
This is bringing up a whole other topic for me.
Sure, let's go for it.
Vlogmas, and I know there's channels out there who react to every single video I put out.
Well,
done a little research.
Okay, research, Lynn. Okay, tell me about the research. Would like to hear about it.
A little talky with the highest level that I can, which probably isn't much from the YouTube.
I'm always suspicious when people say that they've talked to somebody at YouTube. I'm curious to know what kind of end she has. Because I even just recently got a YouTube partner manager. Let me tell you, this person, very, very kind, very nice. His whole advice for my channel was do more live streams, open up memberships, do premieres, and post shorts. I've asked questions outside of those 4 things, and to be quite honest with you, he hasn't had a lot of help to offer. So I'm just curious who Amberlynn Reed has been vaguely talking to because, I mean, maybe her experience is different than mine. My experience of the one person I have as a contact at YouTube, not helpful outside of the things that he was paid to talk to me about. You know what I'm saying?
But reaction channels...
What about us?
...cannot be about one singular person.
Oh, well, that's a great news because even in just the past couple of weeks, I've done a Chantal reaction. I have covered the Garlic Bread Ryan Moody 21 drama, and also I posted a video that didn't have anybody else's name in it. It was just me talking to the camera. So Listen, baby, on the right track. Not to mention the fact that I have like a wide variety of other videos. Listen, it is not 1,000 Pound Sisters time of the year right now, but I have tons of videos about them that I have built an audience off of. Like people who found me just through those videos and watched just for those things. So I think it sounds like I'm good. It sounds like I'm doing good, bestie. I have lots of other videos about other people.
Reaction channels are supposed to be transformative. When you're reacting to me taking off my makeup, or reacting to me showing you that I got a new mirror.
Well, I'm glad she brought that up because I cut the whole entire part of the new mirror out of my video, out of my last video. If you don't believe me, go look. I was like, why do I care about this? So I cut that whole part out. Now, if she's taken off her makeup like she is right now and she's talking about stuff that I have thoughts on, and I give those thoughts, that's transformative, baby. That's the power of transformation.
Or reacting to me simply just putting my hair in a ponytail.
Sure.
That's not transformative reactions.
Well, yeah, if I just sit there and watch you do it and I don't have any commentary on it, then yeah, I would say that's not super transformative. But that's not what I do. I mean, maybe she's talking about somebody else. Maybe this isn't about me. Not everything's about you, Zachary Michael.
You're not being transformative. You are using my content to walk yourself to the bank.
Let me get my leash and walk myself to the bank. Okay.
Or relying on Amberlynn Reed. I've been snooping.
I'm not relying whatsoever. Not relying whatsoever. In fact, honestly, truly, I could do this exact video just as good as you and probably get about the same amount of views. I don't wear makeup, so it's probably going to be hard for me to do a video where I take my makeup off. But listen, I could make a video of me cooking the most rank, disgusting food and eating it, and I probably would do just as fine in views. I don't because that's not what my channel's about, but I could.
I've been watching some reaction channels.
Okay.
Because I need to know which ones to come for. No, I need to...
Come for me, Amberlynn. Bring it on, baby.
To know which ones that I'm talking about. Like, if I'm talking to YouTube, I need to have my knowledge.
Sure. Have your knowledge.
I can't just be saying, there's reaction channels. No. I need to do my research. I need to come with names.
So that's why you're watching our channels now, because I believe in the past you talked about enjoying at least at a minimum watching Alex's Shook. You're watching it for research now. Cool. Gotcha.
If I plan on doing Vlogmas, which is every day uploading, I don't want people taking my content or stealing my content. It's not happening.
Sure.
Especially when literally you can tell that certain reaction channels are so bored reacting to me. It's like it would be different if they're reacting to every episode of a reality show because...
It's funny she says that because I've talked about that before in videos as well. I've talked about it because I've compared it to how, I watch a Big Brother, I watch Rob Has a Podcast, and every day they don't react to things in the way that I do, right? Like, they don't have a video pulled up where they're watching it and giving their commentary. But they talk about Big Brother every single day. They talk about what happened on the live feed. They do that, and I did bring that up in a video, so it's funny that she's bringing that up right now.
That shit is constantly entertaining, is the point. People on YouTube don't react to vlogs.
What?
Unless something, spectacular happened, or...
Is this her way of, saying nothing about her content is interesting? Because that's what I'm taking from this. It sounds like what she's saying is, nothing about my content is entertaining and worthy of a reaction. So the fact that you're reacting to it every day is not real. You're just stealing my content because entertaining stuff happens on reality TV, but not in my vlogs. That's what I'm hearing. Is that what y'all are hearing?
Or... it's interesting, or something went viral, or something is controversial.
Sure.
People don't just sit there and fucking react to vloggers.
You don't think anything about your life has ever been controversial? You don't think anything about your life has ever been controversial. I also don't believe it's entirely true that there's nobody else reacting to any other YouTubers that aren't you. But okay, go off, Sister Sue.
I mean, even in this video, she says that people do this to Chantal too. So I don't know why she's acting like she's a special, unique case. I don't know. Just something I was thinking while editing this video.
It's not a thing. I can safely say that I have never in my life, and I've been on YouTube for 10 fucking years.
Okay.
Been watching it for a lot longer than that. Have seen channels dedicated to reacting to one singular person.
Well, girly, maybe the problem is that your recommended page is doing you dirty, not giving you the good content. It's not recommending the good content to you.
These people are literally just doing it for a buck, and it's like, especially when you're watching their reaction, they're like, this is boring. Then why are you reacting? Why are you reacting?
Oh, well, Bestie, I've told you, some parts of it are boring. Some parts of what you do are boring. A lot of what you do, I find entertaining, okay? I really, really, surely, truly do.
Like, this is a perfect example. Zachary Michael.
Oh, who? Moi? Who? Me?
Reacts to literally almost every single one of my videos.
But I don't react to every single one, because I didn't react to that Ozempic video, and I didn't react to your most recent torrent haul video. So I don't react to every single one. I do react to a lot of them. I don't want to misrepresent this. I do react to a lot of her videos, nearly most of them, okay? But it's fallacious to say that I react to every single one, because I don't.
And I think it's time that he either becomes a reaction channel for a wide variety of people and actually becomes transformative.
Well, like I mentioned, I covered Ryan Moody 21, and I also covered Chantal. I can cover more people if that's what you want. And also, that is like a goal of mine. I just haven't been interested in anything else right now. It's so weird that you're saying all of this now, because literally in the past 2 weeks, I have covered people outside of you. Because honestly, truly, a lot of your content has been boring. Not to mention, on Twitch, I do react to things outside of Amberlynn, and I have a gaming channel. Granted, I think she's specifically, obviously, talking about just this channel right here that you're watching me on, but I'm just saying, I do have stuff outside of you. I know that's hard to hear, but I really do.
Or he just makes content for himself, about himself. Because clips like this that I'm about to show you...
Show me! I can't wait to say my beautiful, gorgeous face. Show me.
That he is just sitting there, dreading every single reaction.
Dreading? Have you seen the pure joy of my face today? What? Have you seen the dread? Like, it's so funny that she says that, because literally in almost every single one of my videos, I have this level of energy. Like, this level of energy, I get excited to watch Amberlynn read. I've told her that individually, that I enjoy watching her. I've said that in videos, so I'm sure she pulled one clip. She's probably doing something really boring, and where I said, this is boring, let me skip ahead or something. And she's gonna present it out of context, which obviously she's done to me before. I even mentioned when she included the Young Dumb Honey Bun clip, then that video that I reacted to, that it was very possible she was taking Sarah out of context, which I never confirmed or denied, because I don't watch other reaction channels. So let's just keep this in mind as she gets ready to show whatever this is.
He has reacted to almost every single one of my videos, like, especially as of lately.
Well, lately, sure. Ever? No. Ever? Not a chance. Lately, yes. Lately, though, I did skip those 2 videos I just mentioned.
It's just not okay. Like, you're literally bored. And here's just a perfect example. By a series of
First of all, look at me. Look at me. Look at that stunning human individual situation type of deal. Also, is this from the video that was blurry? Why'd you have to pick the one where I couldn't make my technology work? In the video. Oh, yeah. Yeah. End the video. And I was saying end the video as a piece of constructive feedback for her because she was just rambling about stupid shit that didn't have anything to do with the rest of the video. I enjoyed other parts of this video. I had commentary on other parts of this video.
I also just want to note that the video she took this clip from, this clip is at the very end of a 50-minute long reaction video I did. Meaning she sat through all of the other stuff I had to say where I wasn't bored. And in fact, where I also complimented her at different times. I also was critical of her sharing the Stevie Wonder conspiracy theory. And the whole thing she took from this entire reaction, which, by the way, was her being controversial, which she said, I don't do anything controversial, why would you react to me? But all of this was at the very end, and she took the one clip where I said, end it, I'm bored. And that's what Amberlynn does. She takes things completely out of context and presents them in a whole different manner than how it was originally presented in the original video.
Goodbye.
Urban Dictionary. Slap happy.
Bye. Yeah. She needed to end the fucking video. It had gone on too long. I was trying to give feedback on how to be a better YouTuber. Bye. See ya in the video.
Inane rambling, strange remarks, odd random behavior, such as giving oneself a term. Slap happy.
Are we not done? Can you end the video?
Wait.
I need you to end this video. Please. You said you were going to do 3 minutes Please. Ago. End the video. Please end it. It's a vlog. Honestly, truly, that's been the best part of this whole video so far. That was the best part of this whole video that she posted. Honestly, truly. Let me know if you agree in the comments down below.
Bored, and you want the video to end.
Yeah.
Why are you filming it?
True, I could have just clicked off. Thank you for that feedback. I could have just clicked off. You're right. I could have. I should have, actually. I should have just clicked off your video. I should have just stopped giving you the engagement. But I didn't. I watched it all the way through for your analytics. I was doing that for you, Amberlynn.
9 times out of 10, my videos are boring.
Okay. Work. Okay, great. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Reaction, I can promise. And I might have to, because it's taking away views. No other YouTuber would allow this. I might have to go deeper.
Let's go deep, baby. Let's go deep. How deep you want to go?
Truly striking channels that are consistently
strike me.
My full video.
Honestly, strike me. Would love to see what happens, cause I think not only would you not win that argument, but 2, you're literally asking to kill your channel. You're literally asking for your channel to disappear. The backlash you would get for that. For striking me because you didn't like what I had to say. Girl, that doesn't work for nobody. Not a single one. But the reality is that my videos are transformative. I add a lot of commentary to them. And I also don't use your entire video because I go and I edit out the parts that are even more boring than that. I really do. Like I said, even in my most recent video, you talked about reacting to getting a new mirror. I cut that whole part out because I thought it was boring and I didn't have anything interesting to say. So just keep that in mind when you want to get that little finger ready to click strike, okay? All right?
You are reacting to nothing. No other YouTuber would withstand this.
Okay, but also, you're saying your content is nothing? It's boring? Is that what you're saying? So you're getting mad at me for saying you're boring?
Chantel has been speaking more vocally about it, that no other YouTuber would allow.
That's why we brought up Chantal. We want to get on the same page as her. We want to have an ally in striking channels. See, the thing, though, about Chantal is she's a lot of talk and no action, Amberlynn. The number of times she has threatened to strike people, she has never followed through with it. And the times where she has, aka me, aka when she struck my channel, literally 3 years ago or something like that, 4 years ago, I don't know how long it's been, she lost. She lost, just so you know, just so we're on the same page about that.
And it's I need to start standing my ground. She's motivated me to do so because
wow, the only thing Chantal's ever motivated somebody else to do.
Okay, and for some reason, because I am Amberlynn Reed, it's like totally fine to take my full video, react to it, literally just sit there bored as hell, complain about everything. Complaining is not transformative. If you were
Well, just so you know, I don't just complain. I might have to go pull some clips where I've said very kind, nice things about you. But also, if you watch my videos, you know I don't just complain about her.
React to like one video every like 15 that I upload, just clips here and there. Huge difference versus taking almost 95% of the content that I am currently making and reacting to it on your channel.
Okay.
If no one understands that, then you're just as delusional, because it's just not allowed. Not allowed.
All right, then let's go deep, bestie.
Channels taken off of YouTube, and that's not my goal. I don't want to take someone's channel off of YouTube, but I want them to find their own content. You are literally relying on my content.
Again, I do have a lot of videos about you. I could stop doing videos about you tomorrow and be fine. And be just fine. It's okay. It's okay, bestie.
For your own benefit. I have to make the content. I have to go through the hate. I have to go through the shit. And then I'm called boring, even though I'm the one making the content.
You just said your content was boring.
Reaction channels get to sit in their little chair, stare at a screen, and just complain the whole time.
My little chair.
We gotta put an end to it. Hey guys, so I spent part of today.
Are we done ranting about me and or other reaction channels?
And just like decluttering. I do want to say that like I know this vlog is like super short.
Is it really just a vlog when you're just sitting down and ranting? Or I guess you were standing while you did your makeup, but is this really a vlog?
Like more frequently. So when I have enough for a vlog, I'm just gonna plop it up for y'all.
Perfect. I love that.
Once I start getting the swing of things, then they'll start becoming longer and such. Like I really do want to do Vlogmas and
work.
It's coming up.
I would love for her to do Vlogmas.
It's in a couple months, but time goes by really fast in my opinion.
Sure.
And
it has been.
It's my vlogging game for when I have to upload every single day. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I know it was like a rant fest.
I loved it.
I'm not like threatening reaction channels.
No, you said I'm gonna start having to strike people. So I think that's a threat. I think that's a threat, bestie.
Will like come for me. I just know what's right and what's wrong.
Sure.
And I am getting my content stolen.
A thief.
By reaction channels who react to every single one of my videos.
Again, I literally just this past week, well, I guess I don't know when the Torrid one happened, but at a minimum, I just skipped one of your videos recently.
And they just like make it glossy and they make it professional with the word reaction. It's just them validating them, literally stealing them. And I am not okay with it anymore. I used to be totally fine with it.
She should really consider stand-up comedy, because this shit is so funny to me. This shit is so funny to me.
And once I noticed people are literally reacting to every single one of my videos, it's
well, I'm not bestie.
Okay. I don't want to like rant about it. That's not my intention or anything like that, but I just want you guys to know where my headspace is at, because if I plan on doing Vlogmas and having to upload, edit, etc. daily, which I love doing, I'm not trying to have people steal that content and just sit there in the chair with my video on their screen. Not happening. Anyways, I'm gonna go.
Not happening. You want Vlogmas, then I gotta take down the reaction channels. Let's see it, bestie.
You guys in my next video. Bye.
Bye. See ya. Toodaloo. Oh God. I'm not just saying this because she said that I'm always so bored. I genuinely, that was so funny and entertaining to me. How hilarious. And it just fits in with that like cycle that I was talking about earlier of like the pattern of behavior of like, oh, reaction channels are bad, reaction channels are fine. I like these reaction channels but not these reaction channels. Girl is so desperate for whatever attention I will give her. It's a surprise to me that she would actually want to strike me, because again, she wants my attention in the DMs, and now she's calling me out by name in a video. So here's your attention, Amberlynn. Enjoy. Enjoy. Anyways, this was a much longer video than I anticipated making, but I just had a lot to say. This is how you know this shit's transformative. I somehow made this 12-minute video into like a 30, 40-minute long video. So, you know I was doing something to transform that content. You know I was. Anyways, I had so much fun with y'all today. I hope you did too. If you're not already, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit the bell button so you get a notification every single time I post a new video. Make sure to also leave me a comment, hit like, click share, and follow me on all my social media. I can't wait to hang out with y'all on Twitch later, so follow me there too. And follow my gaming channel, get some merch, and above all else, have a wonderful, happy, amazing, marvelous day. Bye!